Today, you see the taxi business is digitized already, where a lot of the business is pretty much now converted to an online-based technology. We see our utility companies getting digitized, where we can pay all our payments online. We see our banks. We nowadays don't go to the bank as much as we used to because of digitization. And these are really great examples of what's going on. So as Cisco, what we're doing is to empower and enable a lot of our customers to embrace technology. But in that in itself, there are areas around security which are concerning. And we believe that Cisco, being a global leader in security, we are providing the opportunity for our customers to learn on those trends and actually invest in security to protect the investment in digitization, but also to ensure that we are all in line with what's happening around the world.
We want to create very strong partnerships in the sector, and Cisco happens to be one of the leaders in this area and is an obvious choice for a partnership with us in different areas. We're already partnering in capacity building of technology or skills in the young people. There's a lot of thought leadership. I think in the morning we listened to a number of presentations where there's a lot of thought leadership tenets which one can use as they go ahead with their work. And it's always good to more or less dialogue with the players in this sector as we plan in improving our systems. I think what is very clear to us as we plan on the next level of digitization in this country is the fact that we really have to have solutions which are cost effective and as well very effective and efficient in delivering the services that we need to get. Going forward, I think the citizens are very clear on what they want. If you look at the profile of the citizens we are serving, are people who want to have self-service kind of approach to everything that they do.
There's a great opportunity, to echo the point just made, for citizens of Kenya, specifically to grow into cybersecurity as a role. There's a global shortage of cybersecurity professionals, something like 2 million. And so with education, Kenyan citizens can grow, become cybersecurity professionals, potentially stay in country, don't necessarily need to leave the borders, because using collaboration, we can be cybersecurity professionals and protect organisations around the globe. And I think if we look at the cybersecurity report in particular, it's an annual report for those who've not seen it before. This time, we call out a couple of things which kind of reinforce some thoughts. One is that only half of organisations actually investigate the incidents they see, which means that half the incidents they're not investigating. That doesn't sound good. The practicality is that when we get to visit an account and look at a breach, something bad that's happened, understand what took place, we're often peeling back the layers, using networking tools to understand what the infection was and what took place. And the customer often says, we saw that incident, but they didn't act.
We've seen a lot of demand for security resources. So as a company, we do have a full department headed by a business unit head that runs security. And again, it's also very dynamic. So we're investing a lot of money in terms of training our engineers and our salespeople to be able to articulate, to be able to help the customers whenever we engage. And this is both in the private sector and public sector. Of course, the problem appears to be more focused on this seminar. We're talking more about public, but it's something that cuts across, whether you're talking about financial institutions, where you could very easily quantify the loss, assuming somebody just took off with a huge sum of money. So our obligation here is to make sure that we have the skill to be able to advise our customers and to help them not just recover from the incidences when it happened, but also to mitigate.